Alrighty, so back in the video, finally. So I actually waited on purpose to start recording again because I was gonna start recording like probably 2 weeks ago at least, but I had Christmas break coming up with all the holidays and stuff, New Year's. So I was just like, I'm off for damn near almost 2 weeks. So I figured, why not just wait till then and I'm gonna record a few different videos at a time. And I'm just gonna spread them out within the days. So yeah, I got this video I'm making now, and I got 2 more coming on the way. So I'll get those all recorded, and like I said, just spread them out. So interesting topic today, and I'm not, of course, the only one who's talking about this. This is something I would like to make a video on, or I thought about doing, but I wasn't sure because you know how YouTube is. You gotta watch what you talk about, you know. And a lot of things I'm probably gonna mention, I think it's safe enough to say now because I mean everybody's really made videos about this, to be honest. And yeah, let's rip into this. So I actually had some viewers ask me if I would do this video, and like I said, I was leery about doing it, but now I don't care. Let's do it. Just the Epstein files, just the whole thing. Like, do I think Trump's involved in it? Who else do I think is involved in it? How this is being handled is definitely something we have to talk about. This is not how I expected this to be handled. I'm gonna tell you what. There's 2 things about this. Number one, when they first, like when Trump first ever brought it up, when he was running for re-election, I think it was before he got elected, he said he would bring him out. And I did believe it, which they did, and we'll talk about the fucking disaster it is, though. But I knew at the same time it was going to be too good to be true. I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about people getting arrested, death penalties, all that shit. I mean, every one of these people deserved death penalties that was involved with this shit. I knew that wasn't going to happen. I knew. I didn't have my hopes up for that, but I did believe they were going to come out finally. Somewhat. But as far as accountability, no, I honestly do not see anybody going to jail over this. The only person who got arrested were the 2, Glenn Singh and fucking, I think that's how you say your name, and Jeffrey Epstein. So, other than that, I just, oh man, this shit is just handled so fucking bad. This is something, seriously, I would have seen in Biden's administration. Like, this is, I'm saying, like, this is that bad. Seriously, this is no different from Biden's administration. And as a Trump supporter, I will fucking say it. I don't care. I'm done. I'm at a point in life where we are on this planet. It's just, I'm done kissing ass. I'm done defending people. I'm done. I don't really idolize people. I don't believe in that. Let's just like your family. That's about it. I don't idolize celebrities, sports people, politicians. Definitely not a politician. I don't care who it is. And as far as accountability, everybody gets it. I don't care who it is. Like, it doesn't matter where they're at in politics or how much power they have, what influence they have. I don't care. Everybody's got to get it. But it's just not going to happen. I don't see it happening. Not all the files are out yet, but it's just, we've seen how this shit's getting handled this whole fucking year. Well, now it's on the 2nd now, but so I guess you say last year, technically, but you get my point. That whole year, it's just, we've seen how it was handled. Do you guys really think anybody's going to get arrested? Seriously, I cannot be the only one who thinks that. This whole shit is a scam. It is. It is being politicized. Every fucking thing, dude, we ever go through anymore, it has to be politicized. Everything. This comes out, it's like either Democrats or Republicans are politicizing it. Everything. They said it themselves. Don't let good crisis go to waste. That's all it is. Every time. So this ain't a matter of Democrat, Republican. This is a government. This is the elite. This is the top class. I don't know however else you want to say it. I guess you could just say the people who run this planet. Let's just put it that way. So it's really, when it boils down to it, this is a people versus the elite thing. The politicians. This ain't Democrat, Republican. Because like I said, they're both playing with this Epstein shit. Biden's administration would not release it at all. I wonder why. And then when Trump talks about it, yeah, it was a disaster. But then when they finally, about a month ago, like before they released them a few weeks ago, more files or whatever. It's funny. You've seen all of a sudden, you've seen all the Democrats coming out for it. Hakeem Jeffries, the loogie guy. That's how I say his name. You seen that guy pushing for it, and it's like, where was this push a while back when this shit was already out here? I don't understand it. That's what I'm saying. This shit it's a fucking game. They didn't think they actually would release him, and then they finally did. Or not everything, but a lot of things, which most of it was redacted anyways, and I'll talk about that here soon. So the big thing is, do I think Trump was involved in any of that shit? No, I don't. Not, well, some of it, not the child trafficking. None of that. I don't think he was involved in any of that. I don't. I just say what you want. I don't care. This is not me kissing ass or trying to defend. I genuinely don't think he's involved in that stuff. But, yes, of course, he's got to be in the files. I don't think he actually has shown up in the files yet. I'm sure all that shit was redacted. But I don't think he was actually involved in the child trafficking or people who, or I don't think he was one of the clients either. Because here's the thing with the files. There's a lot of people in the files. That's not my concern. That's not... Who gives a shit? People are so basic about this. It's always like, oh, who's in the files? Who's in the files? A lot of people are. It doesn't matter. You know, if you're involved in a murder case that happened locally or whatever, and you just happen to be involved in it, are you guilty? You're just guilty because you're in the case? No, that's not how that works. What matters the most is who was involved with the children. That's what matters. Who went to the island and was involved. Now, there was a big flight log list that came out. A lot of, like half the people on it, I was not surprised to see. That's not really anything special. It's just, I honestly don't even think it was real. I think it may have just went around the internet. I really actually don't know that's 100% real. I seen it on YouTube and I also seen it on Facebook. I don't know if it was something that people unredacted or somebody just made it up. I really don't know. Regardless though, let's say if it is real, that is still not the people that were involved in it. Like, that's not the list. Like, the list that was involved with the child trafficking. That was just like flight log list. Like, yes, a lot of people have been involved with Epstein as far as flights and stuff. Trump has, his family has. There's pictures of it. Not even just private jet, but like public airplanes and stuff like that. Some other things too is, it's well known, and this is actual fact, that he colluded with the FBI to basically bust the ring, like to, just like basically help the case. Also, too, Glenn Steen has even said herself, Trump was not involved. Obviously, I can't believe that 100%, but, I mean, it's the second biggest person involved in this rink, whatever you want to call it, this scandal, says that Trump was involved, then it's probably true, more than likely, but... And then you had the victims too. A lot of victims came out and said Trump was not a part of it. So, but, like I said earlier, everybody has to go down. I don't care who it is. If, by chance, Trump were to ever be guilty of this, like things actually came out and Trump actually was involved in the trafficking, I gotta say two things. Yes, he's got to go, be dealt with, but I better see a lot more people going down. Because I'm going to tell you what, if Trump goes down, there's others, and I mean a lot of others, that are way more involved, that has been documented, that better go down before he does. That's all I'm saying. I'm talking, I mean, look at like Bill Clinton. That guy is in so many fucking photos, it's not even funny. Like, you can't even count him, he's in that many. That guy, I mean, just, he's in photos damn near almost naked with Jeffrey Epstein. That guy's fucking just, Bill Clinton's just a weirdo. That guy really is just a fucking weirdo. And then you have Prince Andrew, who's well known. He's probably one of them. I can't say, I got to say allegedly. I can't prove it, but I mean, there's enough to say it's probably true, to be honest. And I do know, of course, him and Trump were friends, but they had their differences. Some of it was in the emails and stuff like that. It seemed like Jeffrey Epstein crashed out on Trump. I don't really think he knows specifically why, but it seemed like Trump just wanted no part of him no more, probably because of what was going on. Like, he did get kicked out of Mar-a-Lago. So, but yeah, I just don't see Trump being involved in the trafficking. I really don't. That's just my 100% honesty. So, something else I want to talk about is some of the slandering, though, I think is absolute bullshit. I'm talking from the media and other politicians. So, when these photos came out a few weeks ago, I mean, I don't know how many, I think there's like thousands of them, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't actually like went on and looked at myself at all these photos. I just seen it from other people that were making videos about it, but I have seen quite a bit of them. So, one of them was Michael Jackson, was on a few of them that I've seen. And just instantly, ABC, CNN, I'm not surprised these dirtbag fucking companies in their head, you know, of course had to put out, Michael Jackson involved with Jeffrey Epstein. Here's photos and stuff like that. That's absolutely fucking disgusting. And some of the photos, he was with his children. His goddamn children. Same thing with Trump's photos. Some of them were with family and stuff like that. And the news tries to slander him. Absolutely fucking disgusting behavior, dude. How they slandered him. Just because he was in photos. Like I said, a lot of people knew Jeffrey Epstein. The guy was involved with a lot of higher up people, I guess, like with Trump. They were friends, whatever. That doesn't mean he's guilty. I thought that was absolutely fucking disgusting. You cannot hate the media enough. They are the fucking number one enemy of this fucking country. I'm not joking. You take any politician, you take these elites like Bill Gates or somebody, I still don't think they come to the level of the media. The media starts this shit. They start wars between everything and everybody. And for God's sakes, Michael Jackson's dead. He's been dead. He's been dead since 2009, okay? Even if he was involved, it don't matter, I guess. It really don't at the end of the day. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to know. I don't really think he's involved either. Yes. The fucking photos and stuff, who cares? None of that means anything. Oh, and then too, some of these photos that they were showing were redacted. And they weren't even the children involved. Like I said, they were Michael Jackson's kids. His own kids got redacted on the fucking photo. And then there was one, it was going around a few weeks ago. It was Trump's beauty pageant. For those who know, he used to run a beauty pageant back, I don't know, I think it might have been mid-2000s or something. So, grown adults, okay, for one, were redacted on these photos too. And people unredacted them in the comments. These media companies do not get sued enough. Seriously, they need to be fucking sued to oblivion. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's not even just our own government mishandling this. It's the fucking media too. A lot of people are like, you know, when the media gets quiet about something, like with the Somalia fraud going on right now in Minnesota, media's dead silent about that. Everybody's like, oh, they're not saying nothing. They're not saying nothing. You know what? Let them. Let them not say anything, because if they get their hands on shit and start doing reports and stuff like that, because then they're going to try to use it to push their narratives and to lie and spread bullshit. So, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, I wish they wouldn't get involved. If they don't get involved, that's good. That's actually probably a good thing. Because with this Epstein thing, they're doing just as much damage as the government's doing with these files. Just the way the media is handling this, it's absolute bottom-feeding behavior. Like, at the end of the day, we are all being scammed. We're being scammed by them, being scammed by the government, everything, when it comes to these files. So, last thing I want to talk about is how the FBI, the DOJ, whatever, all this is handling this. Obviously, like, absolute shit and a joke and a slap to her face. But I want to talk, like, them as individuals. So, Pam Bondi, I do not fucking like this broad. I don't like this bimbo at all. Since day one, I did not like her. You want me to be honest too? I know Trump cut all this DEI stuff out, but he is also DEI. He also hires by DEI. Don't even at me. He does. As a supporter, I will say that I don't care. Trump is known for hiring women in certain positions, and those positions only, like his press secretaries, all females. Every single one he's had, they're all female. I believe Pam Bondi was picked because she was female. And I also believe Kash Patel is also picked because he's Indian. Because our country has this fetish for Indians, and I know why. It's because of H-1B bullshit. So as far as Pam Bondi, though, like I said, obviously I didn't like her since day one. But she is nothing but a big mouth, just bimbo, dude. That's it. A big mouth bimbo. All she is all talk. And she may as well just be a Fox News host for all I care. She's been on there, no joke, over 100 times since Trump's been in office, since she's been in her position. Over 100 fucking times. I've even seen it myself at the gym, because a lot of times Fox News on is at the gym. A lot of older people are like watching Fox News, so makes sense to why it's on there. And yeah, every time segment with Pam Bondi. Here we go, another panel, Pam Bondi, just big mouth. Every time I see a headline, Pam Bondi says justice is going to be served in whatever the case, whatever they're talking about, the situation, and nobody gets arrested. Every fucking time. When it comes to the Epstein files and stuff like this, who's got arrested? No, not one person's been fucking arrested except for Glenn Singh and fucking Epstein. That's it. This bitch said the files are on my desk. Next day later, they don't exist. Now all of a sudden they're coming out like woodwork. It's unfucking real, dude. These people need to be held accountable. They should lose their jobs for this right there. And you know what? As much as I don't like the Democrats, I don't blame them for trying to push for accountability towards like Pam Bondi and the DOJ. Because yes, they did lie. They flat out lied to us and said they exist. They don't exist. Here they are again. Where the fuck this come from? Just in my opinion, I think Pam Bondi has held every single thing like trash. Like no accountability for nobody. When Trump got back in office, I was like, oh yeah, here it goes. People are gonna meet their match now. But it hasn't. I really think she's got to go for one. She's got to go, dude. She is a massive problem. The thing with Trump, he is a big problem. In his thing is he's an ass kisser. He is. He will not, like when he's associated with somebody, like somebody in his cabinet or whatever, that's not doing good at all. Like we're all complaining about Pam Bondi. Like I don't think anybody likes Bondi. He says, oh, she's doing a great job. Because he's an ass kisser, dude. He's too nice to his people. He will not just put his foot down. He won't. He never has. Like, during his first term, he would not just come out and say what it is because he's just too nice to his people. But yeah, I really think she's the worst thing in his administration right now. She is number one. She's got to fucking go, dude. Her and Kash Patel have got to go. So Dan Bongino also resigning. I don't know if he did yet, but he is going to. And you know what? Good for him, because at least he can still have some credibility. He used to have his show. I watched it a couple times. I never really was into his show, but I do support him. I don't think he's... I think they're just incompetent, I think, when it comes to Bongino. I think he really meant business, but when he got involved in it, he's kind of like, oh shit, this ain't a joke. Like, it's what I'm getting at with this is, look, this ain't like some low profile thing. This is like real high stakes, like high people are involved in this stuff. Elites, whatever. So, of course, there's going to be blackmailing. There's going to be death threats. There's going to be things going on behind the scenes. So, I think that's what happened to Bongino. As far as Patel, I don't think the Deuce is fit for the job. I really don't think he is. And Bondi, she's trash. I've already made that clear. She's just trash. I don't know if this was, probably back in the summer, like early summer, maybe May or something, maybe a little earlier. So when this stuff actually finally started hitting like the mainstream, like when they were like, oh, we're finally going to release all this, like when Bondi had the files here and then they gave it to the fucking influencers. When all that happened, anybody remember Patel's and Bongino's interview they did? I forgot which news organization did it, but these two guys, they had guns to their head. Like, their tones completely changed. Like they were two different people. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think with Bongino, I started realizing shit started hitting the fan when he got actually involved in this. And I know why. It's because there's certain people in a certain country I think's involved as far as, over in the Middle East that our country likes to bow down and worship. Literally, I'm not even joking. They go over there to bow down to the wall. I'm sure you guys know what country I'm talking about. Israel. Whoop, I had a cough there, my bad. You know, are you going to tell me they're not involved? Seriously? Like, dude, I'm Israel fatigued the fuck out. Seriously. You know, at this point, this video doesn't get flagged for that, then so be it. Because I gotta say it. The Mossad is known, it has worked with Ghislaine C. Maxwell's dad. That all this shit was involved with Epstein stuff. You're gonna tell me they weren't involved some way? They got hella blackmail on us. And you can't tell me they don't run our country, for fuck's sakes. Netanyahu's just over here the other day again. Trump's giving him more money for some sort of military bullshit. It's just like, why? Why are we bowing down to this country so much? Obviously I know why, but you get what I'm saying. Like, the pieces fall together. Like, why else? And dude, it's shit like this. That's what I'm saying. The people in countries that are involved in this stuff, and stuff going on overseas, you're never going to get the true thing. It's never going to come all out. That's why nobody is getting held accountable. Trump has said it himself. His own administration said it himself. If it finally came out like the actual truth, it would cause global disasters. Why is that? You tell me Israel's not involved. There are number one allies, so they're claimed. But you're telling me if we brought it out, it would cause global catastrophe. Why is that? And not even just globally, but like with our own politicians and stuff like that. And you know what? I'm on board with other people who said this. Let it happen. Let this shit crumble. If our own politics, political system fails and shit like that, and global and all this, the global economy and whatever, people we got ties with and allies and stuff like that, if it falls, then you know what? The system's a failure anyways. That system should not exist. Because if a government is hiding stuff like this from us, then I don't want it to exist. I want it to fall. That's disgusting. I mean, you're talking about the biggest child trafficking scheme of all time, probably. At least the highest profile one. I know there's a lot of trafficking going on now, especially because of all the fucking illegals that poured into the country and stuff like that, like with the cartels and overseas and Asian countries and stuff like that. But the thing with this is why it's just absolute dirty that they're hiding this stuff from us, because this is people that run this freaking planet. Not even just our own politicians, but just elites and people overseas. So we're all being scammed, guys. We're all being scammed by this. I think I gotta say this. This is at least unifying people. Like this shit. Absolutely, I think Trump's administration needs to be held accountable with the way they're handling this shit. It all started right away with Pam Bondi giving the fucking files to a bunch of influencers that were sitting there laughing, holding it up like it's a fucking joke. This whole thing is a joke. I'm so tired of these influencers. I don't want to see them in our politics either. Like, I've seen people when Trump's administration came in, or Trump got back in office, people are like, oh, you know, this might be a better thing that influencers and stuff like that or can start doing more reporting and get invited to the press room and stuff like that. And you know, you got this file shit in the folders and stuff like that. And it's like, no, that's not good. I don't like the media either and these reporters and stuff, but I don't want to see influencers anymore when I have to. A lot of them are shitty people anyways. So hell no, I don't want to see them in our politics. Yeah, just, I'm going to probably wrap this video up. So a couple things I'm going to say real quick. I don't think, you can't put all this on Trump's administration too. They had this shit during Biden's administration too. For fuck's sakes, also, you had a fucking president that would put children's feet in his fucking mouth. He would go around sniffing people on stage, children. You can watch, there's many videos of it on YouTube. You can watch it. He sniffs children and makes them super uncomfortable, does not let go of them, has to have a hand on, I mean, nobody wants to talk about that, right? It's all about Trump. It's all about, is Trump in the files? Is Trump in the files? I get it. A lot of that shit was super redacted. And it pisses me off like anybody else. But a lot of stuff got unredacted because, got unredacted because how incompetent our fucking FBI is. They didn't know how to do it properly. You could take it to like Word document or some sort of thing like that program and unredact them. Because even then, they still didn't find something with Trump in it. Like nothing, I guess, major, I guess. I don't know if his name was actually involved yet, if they actually see anything in the files with his name in it. But I know it wasn't nothing major, nothing that really matters. It's funny how many photos you see Bill Clinton involved, and all of a sudden, there was that tweet he put out, or his manager or whatever, put out, that, oh, let's see Trump. It's like, it's funny because he was like, oh, what Trump, we'll see what Trump's involved in it. It's like, dude, you know you're red-handed. Like, if anybody I think is truly involved in it, like, if I had a list of people, Bill Clinton, no doubt. This guy knows he's red-handed, so he's trying to deflect it on somebody else. Because he knows if he's going down, he wants someone else to go with him. Regardless of the person he blames it on is involved or not. And I just find it hilarious. It's like, you have a guy who's in so many photos and involved in so many different files and stuff like that. But it's like, the media and stuff like that was just worried, oh, it's Trump. We got to find if Trump's involved. So, of course, I get the game. I know what they're fucking trying to do. So, anyways, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. This is just my take on the whole situation. I'm sure there's a lot more I could talk about. But, there's more stuff that's supposed to be coming out. We'll see what happens with all of it. I know people are probably going to dislike this video just because I said I'm a Trump supporter, like that right there. But not just that, because I was defending him in certain things. I wouldn't say defending him, just giving my opinion that I just don't think he's involved with it. I truly don't. And he's not the only one that's in photos and files and stuff like that I don't actually think was involved in it. So it's not just him. I'm not kissing ass here. Like, I'm just giving my thoughts and opinions on it. But some people don't care. I'll still catch hate for it, I'm sure.